And welcome back. It's time once again for book club, and Conrad Supp is back from the Springfield Greene County Library. Conrad, good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, great to see you. I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so we've got 3 selections, which should get people excited, especially because they've been cozied up for the last few days.
That's true, right?
So the first one you brought today is called The House in the Pines. Tell me about it.
Yes, so this is by Ana Reyes. This just recently came out from Dudden Books, and it's really like the first great thriller of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's done super great on the New York Times bestsellers list. It's the January pick for Reese's Book Club, and a bunch of our patrons have been reading it.
Okay.
So basically it follows this woman named Maya, whose best friend Aubrey died under mysterious circumstances when they were high school seniors. And then 8 years later, another girl dies under sort of similar circumstances. So Maya returns to her hometown to sort of relive the year that Aubrey died and to try to unravel that mystery. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm very intrigued by that description. So I know that you are a huge fan of mystery and thriller books. For those out there who are also just as big of a fan, what are they going to love most about this?
Oh, well, there are so many questions that keep you guessing. So it's kind of like, are the 2 deaths connected? Is the man that Maya thinks responsible actually responsible? Do the deaths have anything to do with this mysterious cabin in the woods? And, Reyes really keeps those answers kind of dangling in front of you. So there's something super exciting about that suspense. So anyone who loves thrillers will love this book.
Yeah, this sounds like a really good pick. Excited
Yeah.
for this. Okay, the second one you brought is called How to Sell a Haunted House.
Yeah.
What do I need to know about this
Yes,
one?
everything. So Grady Hendrix is probably one of the most popular horror authors out there, and he's basically guaranteed to be an immediate New York Times bestseller. So both of those 2 titles are on the New York Times bestseller list right now. And so this follows Louise, who receives a call from her estranged brother telling her that both of their parents have been killed in an accident. So Louise returns to their hometown to work on getting the house ready to be on the market, which includes clearing out the hundreds of dolls and puppets that were her mother's life's work. And Louise has some questions, right? So like, are the dolls turning the TV on themselves?
Yeah.
Why is the attic boarded up? And just how did her parents die? And as you might guess, she has a doozy of a time finding those answers.
Okay, interesting. So this is comparing something for different reasons because the plot's way different. But I don't know if you've seen The Watcher on Netflix.
Oh,
but it reminds me of that same idea, kind of, which is interesting. Okay, your last one you brought today is The Spite House.
Yeah, so this is by Johnny Compton, and this comes out next week from Tor Nightfire, and it's already receiving a ton of buzz, and it received a star review in Publishers Weekly. So basically it follows this dad, Eric Ross, who's like desperate to provide for his 2 daughters, but he doesn't have a lot of money, and he doesn't have the track record or the stability to really like get and hold down a job great. And so he sees this ad. Basically there's this house, the Masson house, and the owner is willing to pay someone a substantial sum to like stay in it for a while and document any supernatural activity. And so, for Eric, it's kind of like, okay, this is the break that I need to get back on my feet. But the question is, can he survive the house?
Okay, also very intriguing though. I don't know, all these books really fascinate me today. Now with this book, without giving anything away, of course, what's something that may surprise people about it?
Well, I think anytime with horror, I feel like, it gets a little bit of a bad rap, but it's really about like, a lot of times an underdog character, someone that you can root for, someone who is trying to overcome something.
Yeah.
So, right, it's kind of like, how far can desperation drive you? What are you willing to do for the ones you love? And sort of like, just what sort of strength can you find in times of stress? So, I mean, I think there's a lot beneath the surface.
Yes. Well, everyone loves an underdog story. So,
Right.
Okay, now remind people of the Winter Reading Challenge going on at the library.
Definitely. So we have the Winter Reading Challenge going on right now through the end of February. Basically, there are 15 categories. You choose different books to complete 5 of those categories, and you get a really great mug. And so this is the 4th year that's been going on. It's super popular, super fun. And you don't even have to read 5 books. You can just read like one book that covers 5 of those categories, and you get your mug.
There you go. Cheat the system if you will.
Right.
All right. If people want more information, remind them where they go to get that.
Yeah, definitely. You just go to thelibrary.org, and you can find our programs, our catalog, and much more.
All right, Conrad, thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, up next, find out what Rachel West brought us today. We'll be right back.